So in this video, we're looking at some of the best cases for the Galaxy Tab S8. Links will be in the description below. Now there's so many good cases out there. If there's some cases you'd like to see me review on the channel, let me know down in the comments below. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna show you some of the cases I think you should definitely check out. First one up is a really slim magnetic book cover. It's going to be almost identical to the official one from Samsung, but more affordable. This one comes in blue, light purple, space gray, and the one you see here in the video is navy blue. This one actually has a really nice soft felt-like material there on the inside, then your typical smooth material there on the outside. This one here is probably the easiest to put together. I mean, it's just a matter of lining up your S Pen hole there on the back, and that's it. You've also got a spot here on the inside for the S Pen, just snaps right into place if you don't want to put it on the back. Nice cutout there around the cameras on the back as well. It is exposed a little bit there on the edges, but there is just a little bit of a lip there for extra protection. I mean, keep in mind, this isn't going to be the most protection. This kind of case is really just to keep it from getting all scratched up. It also has the auto sleep and wake function. You've also got a couple different spots here as far as in the stand position. Good thing is it kind of snaps right to the cover. And because it's got that magnet, you don't have to worry about it coming off. It also snaps right to the back as well. As you can see, super thin design here. Overall, just really nice quality here by TIMOVO. Next one up is a nice thin clear case. This is the RINGKE Fusion. This one's got a soft TPU material here around the edges. Overall, this one's pretty much all TPU. The back is a little bit thicker, so it's a little more rigid. Pretty easy to put this one on, just line up the power and volume buttons, and it should snap right into place. You can tell right away this one's super grippy, and it doesn't seem to be too bad as far as fingerprints go either. As you can see, you got a spot here on the back for the S Pen. If you're concerned about the S Pen falling off, as you can see, there's also a spot here on the side for the S Pen as well. Pretty easy to get in and out also. You've also got a nice cutout for the cameras on the back, really small RINGKE logo next to it. So they've got the volume buttons covered up by the TPU material. Volume buttons are nice and clicky on this one too. You've also got a nice little lip there going around the screen, so pretty decent screen protection there. Perfect cutouts there on the top and bottom for the speakers. Oversized cutout there for the charging port. Overall, just really nice quality by RINGKE if you're wanting a really slim case with a really good grip. So it's not going to add hardly any weight, and you don't want to cover up the tablet. This is definitely a good option. Next one up is a little more rugged. It's a silicone case by FINTIE, available in two different colors, black and purple. And as you can see, this one's really flexible. It's really just a matter of lining up the holes there on the side for the power and volume buttons, and then just sort of stretch it all the way around the edges until it snaps right into place. Needless to say, it probably has the best grip out of all these, especially with these little nubs on the edges. You'll notice there's no holes there on the end for the speakers. That's because they sort of direct them towards you, which is actually a pretty good idea. That way it makes the sound quite a bit louder. As you can see, it's sort of rounded around the edges, so you're gonna have plenty of screen protection. You can see the volume button is covered by the silicone material. It's actually really clicky, probably one of the easiest to use out of all these cases. And then it's got like a honeycomb pattern here on the back. Definitely looks pretty good in person, even though it looks like where the S Pen goes is covered by the silicone material. There's two little spots that aren't covered, but as you can see, once you put the S Pen in, it starts charging right away. So if you're looking for a rugged case that's got a ton of grip, and it doesn't seem to add a lot of weight to it, yeah, this is definitely one you should check out. Next one up is a folio style case by ZTOTOP. It comes in 3 different colors, black, navy blue, or the one shown here is denim black. It's got a hard plastic shell here on the inside that the tablet just snaps right into. It's got the auto sleep and wake function. It also has a pocket right here on the front and a strap along the back that kind of holds everything together. You've also got an elastic spot here on the back that holds the S Pen in place, which is pretty smart. Then you don't have to worry about that falling off. If you would happen to bump something, you can see the power and volume buttons are exposed there on the side. Also the micro SD card or SIM card tray is easy access there on the side as well. You've also got a strap there on the inside cover. Kind of makes it a little bit easier to use this tablet one-handed. You've also got a couple different options here as far as the stand position goes. I kind of wish they didn't have this little elastic piece here. It's sort of in the way if you want to put your S Pen there. This also has some pretty good grip here right where the denim material is. It has almost like a rubberized feel to it. Sure, it's going to add a little bit of weight to the tablet. Overall, not too bad though. Next one up is the Tough Armor Pro case by SPIGEN. It comes in black, or the one shown here is gunmetal, military looking style, sort of a hybrid style case with a soft TPU material on the inside, hard plastic shell on the outside. And even though this one is considered more of a rugged case, it's still pretty lightweight. Just like most cases, once you get the power and volume buttons lined up, it should just snap right in all the way around the edges. Pretty decent lip protection there around the screen. Nice cutout there on the back for the S Pen. As you can see, they got little pieces sticking out on each side, so you don't have to worry about losing the S Pen with this one. You can also see how thick this case is there in the back around the rear facing cameras. You've also got these little nubs here on each corner to help the tablet from rocking back and forth. It still rocks just a little bit because of that S Pen. Overall though, pretty nice job. Volume buttons stick out just enough so you can feel where they're located. And yeah, these are really nice and clicky. Nice cutouts for the speakers on top and bottom, and you get an oversized cutout there on the bottom for the charging port. If you're wondering, this one is going to be a little bit heavier than the rugged one by FINTIE I showed you earlier. And then don't forget, you got this built-in kickstand here right on the back. That's going to give you two different viewing angles. Overall, just a really nice rugged case here by SPIGEN. It's also got a nice rubberized texture, so you're going to get really good grip. I've also got to throw in the official keyboard case from Samsung. Now this is the one from the Galaxy Tab S7. I mean, if you're looking for a keyboard case, it's really going to be tough to beat this one. The back just snaps right onto the tablet. It also folds back for access to the S Pen. Then with the pogo pins at the bottom, it's going to snap right into place. You've also got a built-in kickstand there on the back. And the keyboard itself is sort of stuck to the front with a magnet. Overall, just a really nice keyboard here by Samsung. It also has a couple shortcuts here that come in handy, such as a dedicated button for Samsung DeX. If you're going to be doing multitasking on here with a keyboard, you might as well add a mouse as well, and it's going to be that much closer to a regular laptop. Plus, if you get this one, it's got the built-in trackpad, which is definitely going to be better than some of the other keyboards out there. And when you're all done, it just folds right up, just about as slim as you can get when it comes to a keyboard case. Now the last case up, but not least, is going to be from INFILAND. This one is a folio style case, somewhat similar to the ZTOTOP, but slightly different. This one comes in dark red, mint green, navy blue, black, and the one shown here is gray. This one has a hard plastic shell on the inside. Again, very similar to the one by ZTOTOP, which means this one's going to snap in real easy. You basically just push on each corner. Nice thing about this one, it's all exposed there on the edge, so you can put an S Pen there if you want. And they even put a little indent here so that you don't have to worry about smashing the cover from the S Pen. Feels like a pretty strong magnet here. Top and bottom's exposed, you don't have to worry about the speakers or charging port being covered up. The outside texture has sort of a rubberized material as well. Although this case is gonna weigh a little bit more than the one by ZTOTOP, mainly because you got this extra flap. This one doesn't appear to have the auto sleep and wake function, but I imagine it's just because it's got this extra flap. This one doesn't have any little grooves or anything. It's a real rubberized material though, so you can pretty much use it at any position when standing up. Overall, nice quality here by INFILAND. The one advantage you have on this one over the ZTOTOP, this one gives like extra protection to the S Pen and rear cameras.
So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.